Amazing. So Dan and Roberts are here, and I'm the team lead for the 555 word creation system or word creation project, as we alternate the names, right? So this in this video, I'm going to be talking to us too about our hiring process, right? How do we hire people who work for the businesses that we are building, right? It's pretty much simple. So just pay attention and you're able to get all the details that has to do with it. First of all, the first thing you want to settle in your mind is that there are a lot of people out there who are right now, either they are unemployed or they are painfully employed, or they are underemployed. They are either unemployed, painfully employed, or underemployed. Underemployed means that they are working right now somewhere. They are being paid less than their economic potentials, right? What they can bring to the table. But just that they cannot find a reasonable employment. So where they are working right now is just better explained or better described as management. They're just trying to manage the job, right? So those are people that are underemployed. Now there are people who are painfully employed. That is, the job they are currently doing, they are not enjoying it. They are looking for an alternative means to just switch their employment role from where they are right now, right? So that is also important. And number three are those who are unemployed. They don't have a job right now, right? And our hiring process is broken down into two. First off, you, the partners across all the various states that we are running these businesses across, so we are trying to build these businesses, a partnership with, from Ondo to Akure to Ekiti State to Lagos to Bayelsa to Rivers State to Botswana to Ghana to Namibia to South Africa, just all 54 African nations and all 36 states of Nigeria, right? The first thing we do is to reach out to you. Now that's what I'm doing right now with this video. Reaching out to you to make sure to look at your immediate circle of influence. Look at your streets, look at your church, look at your mosque, look at around you. Are there people who are unemployed, like young youths between the ages of 25 but at least less than 30? They have to be less than 30, between 25 years old to less than 30. Now there are exceptions where you actually see maybe 22, 23, right? If they are matured enough mentally and they can engage, right, we can actually engage their services. But 25 to below 30, who must be graduates? Graduate in the sense that not that they went to university, but if it is the highest they have gone is polytechnic, it is still acceptable. Whether it is ND1 or ND2, of course, ND2 is a graduate, as it were. Then also HND, right? But they have to be people that can read, they can use a laptop, they can use an Android phone, and of course they are going to be trained. So you look at for around you, your church, your mosque, your streets around you, right? Just look around, people who are unemployed around you that you can offer a job to or offer a job for. That's the first thing you want to do personally. Then number two thing you want to do is to talk to friends. Talk to friends. Look at 5 of your friends, right, and talk to them. Now you're looking for somebody to employ, right? It's a hybrid role. The person doesn't have to be coming to work every day, but the person can use a laptop or can use a phone. It doesn't have to have any special skill, but it can read and write, right? And can use a laptop, can use a phone. You talk to your friends. First, you look by yourself, your circle of influence, your church, your mosque, and your streets. You look that to see if you can find anyone. If that fails, the next thing you want to do is to talk to your friends, like 5 of your friends. I know how many people we have been able to recommend for jobs just by people reaching out to me to say, I'm looking for so and so and so and so. Then we look around us and we are able to recommend someone for that particular job, right? So you talk to your friends, look at 5, 10 of your friends and talk to them about the opening that they have, a hybrid role. The person have to be able to use a laptop and use an Android phone, and the salary pay is between 30,000 to 50,000. Just open it up to them like that way, between 30,000 to what? To 50k. That's the salary scale, at least for the first within the first 3 months, right? The person will start with like 30 to 40,000, as it were. Then they'll check out how responsive or how committed or how creative or how productive the person is with their role as hybrid workers working from home, right? Then after that, after the first 30 days, after that training, another 1 month again to see if they can do the job. Then the 3rd month for corrections and all that note. Then we can improve on the salary. But for now, it is between 30,000 to 50k monthly salary? That is, how much is the pay like? That's step number 2. If that doesn't yield results, the next thing you want to do is to confidently approach the pastor of your church or the imam of your mosque. There are a lot of people who are unemployed that are in church, right? Who can lay hands on anything and they want to do something for themselves. There is so much unemployment right now across the entire continent, and Nigeria in particular, that if you know what to do, you will always have people that you can work with or whose life can be impacted with the employment that you are creating. So the next thing you want to do is to confidently approach your pastor or your imam and explain to them that you are trying to build a business, a partnership with some of your friends, and you're looking for someone to you guys to employ as the first employee who is going to be the person who have to know how to use a laptop, how to use a phone. Salary scale is between 30,000 to 50,000, right? Is hybrid. The person will be provided with a laptop, and the person will be provided also with a phone that they will work with. We provided data for them, and also that is a phone, a laptop, internet connection, and a monthly salary of between 30 to 50k. The person can, and the person must be between the ages of 25 and below 30, between 25 to 30. That's the age bracket. So your imam can help you announce this in the mosque, or it can help you announce this for the pastor, can help you announce it in church. We just talked about 3 channels. You're personally looking within your church, you're personally looking within your streets, you're personally looking within your environment that you stay to find someone. If that doesn't work out, next thing is to talk to your friends. Immediately start talking to your friends, explain the job role, describe the job role, right, that involves the entire process. If that doesn't work out, talk to your imam or talk to your pastor to officially do the announcement or the altar on Sunday, at least for an entire month. Just remind him every Saturday. You can go to, on Wednesday you remind him, sir, I'm still looking for that one person to employ. They work from home. The role is flexible, right? Content creation is what they are going to be doing. I'm going to train the person on how to write content and then also post and manage a social media page, at least for the first 3 months. That is just a simple role they are going to be doing. It's based on a contract. You just explain these things, right, to your pastor, right? Then lastly, for those who are church members, who are leaders, right, or not, you can, another thing, even before you go to pastor, right, another thing you can do is to talk to unit leaders. Because a unit leader like in my church, for instance, my unit leader will have nothing less than 30 people under his management. So if you have unit leaders, let's say ushering, the head of ushering, the head of choir, the head of sanctuary keepers, the head of technical, the head of publicity, the head of which other one is there? The head of crowd control, that's CCU, right? And you talk to them. That is, and you talk to the leaders, and the leaders talk to their friends that we are looking, talk to their unit members. They're looking for one person for employment, right? This is the rule, this is the rule, this is the rule, this is the rule. Just announcing like that. And if you have people or you have brothers who are unemployed, who are at home doing nothing reasonable, this is something that they can do for the next 3 months. So if you multiply that effect across the entire unit of your church, you will find one person in less than a week or in less than 2 weeks. So you see all the things I've explained, right? It's pretty much that simple. All the people that we have working for us, that we are training over here, this is how we got them. We pass through all these channels, making sure that we screen people, then we bring them in, then begin to train. So this is what you want to do for us as a state managing partner in your state. This is our hiring process. We source these people this way. They are graduates, they are below 30 years of age, between 25 to 30 years of age, right? Then they must be able to have the skill of to use a laptop and use an Android phone. Just that's all. They can read and write, they can comprehend, they can think. That's it. So when you have these names, right, what you want to do is to get back to us and said, I have these names already, and I have about 5 people who are interested. I want your team to come and interview. So we set up an online meeting that you are going to also be involved in, right? And from their various homes, they can log in. Their phone doesn't have to be very perfect. Just switch on the video and join the interview from wherever they are. Then we do that in daytime. You watch the response, we watch your response. Out of the 5 people or 3 people or 4 people that you brought in, right, we can pick one one person and begin to train for the next 30 days. Then we take it off from there. So I hope this helps to break it down for you to understand our hiring process. How do we hire the people that we work with? This is how we hire them, right? This is how we hire them. So that will be all for now. I'm looking forward to hearing feedback from you after seeing this video in our private YouTube channel. Don't forget, my name is Dan Musa. I'm a life after school coach. I'm a quantum leap enabler. I'm a value market strategist. I'm a goals achievers expert, and above all, I am an SME certified master fundraiser with over 10 years experience across board. Bye for now. See you in another video.